All right, hey there. Thanks so much for sticking with us. So now it's time for a moment of reflection in this segment of Sip on This. So it's just me and you, and we're going to make some time for an important conversation, right? And today I want to talk about the journey of mental health. It was once said that disease comes from our bodies being at a state of dis-ease. The power of the mind can affect how we feel and how we handle life within itself, right? So we have to prioritize our mental health, and it is vital in taking the steps to having a full and filled life. Mental health, it's a topic that weaves through the fabric of our daily lives, yet remains shrouded in stigma and misunderstanding. So today, I want to take a moment to unpack mental health and what it truly means and why it matters, and how we can support ourselves and others on this journey. So let's start with the basics. Mental health, it isn't just the absence of mental illness. It's a spectrum that includes our emotional, our psychological, and social well-being. It influences how we think, how we feel, and how we act. It shapes how we handle stress, how we relate to others, and how we make choices. Just like physical health, mental health is vital for our overall well-being. Yet, once someone brings it up or someone mentions it, it's often neglected, it's often brushed aside until it becomes too overwhelming to ignore. So let's imagine waking up each day with a cloud hanging over you, the weight on your chest. For many, this is a reality. Mental health disorders like depression, anxiety, and even PTSD affect millions, yet the silence around them can and often feels deafening. Why is it that we find it easier to discuss a cold than a panic attack? Well, we talk about a broken leg, no problem, yeah, my leg broke, but we hesitate to mention a broken spirit. But here's the truth. Mental health struggles don't define us. They are a part of the human experience. We all have moments of doubt, anxiety, or sadness. And acknowledging this is the first step toward healing. And it's okay. It's actually okay to not be okay. In fact, it's courageous to admit when we're struggling. So now let's talk about the support. We have to create spaces where people feel safe to share their experiences, and this starts at home. It starts in schools, in workplaces, and communities. So simple acts like checking in on a friend or being open about our own feelings can make a world of difference. It's about normalizing the conversation. It's about making it as routine as discussing our physical health. And let's not forget, you see, self-care is so important. And this isn't just, the bubble baths and the candles and, those are nice too. But it's about finding what nourishes your soul, whether it may be, journaling or exercising or simply taking a moment to breathe. These practices, they're essential. They remind us that our mental well-being is and always should be a priority. So checking in on your mental health is essential for maintaining well-being. And here are some practical tips to help you and me, is to help all of us do just that. Set regular check-ins. Schedule a specific time each week or month to reflect on your feelings and your mental state. Consistency helps to make it a habit. Journaling. Write down your thoughts and your emotions, and this can help you to identify your patterns, your triggers, and even the changes in your mood. Mindfulness and meditation. Spend a few minutes each day practicing mindfulness or meditation. Focus on your breath. Observe your thoughts. You see those things called thoughts? Really observe those thoughts. Allow yourself to be present. And then rate your mood. Use a simple scale, for example, 1 to 10. Rate how are you feeling? Truly, ask yourself, How am I feeling? And this can help you to track your mood over time and identify the fluctuations. Also, a physical health check. Pay attention to your physical health. You see your sleep? Oh, honey, that sleep is important. You see your nutrition? Critical. And also exercise. Exercise also impacts your mental health. So make sure that you're taking care of your body, the full picture of your body. Mind, soul, and the physical. Identify your stressors. Reflect on what's been causing you to stress. Are these, or rather, are there specific situations or people or tasks that feel overwhelming? Importantly as well, talk to someone. Reach out to friends. Reach out to family or a mental health professional if none of the two I mentioned before feels like a safe space for you. Sometimes just sharing your thoughts can provide clarity and support. You see that thing called support? We all need support. This one is also quite an interesting take, but I promise, don't sleep on it. Limit social media. Take breaks from social media if you find it negatively impacts your mood or your self-esteem. Self-esteem. Curate the feed that you need that includes positive influences. Allow your feed to actually feed you. And practice gratitude. Each day, note a few things you're grateful for. Focusing on the positive can help to shift your perspective. And engage in hobbies. Spend time doing things you love. Engaging in hobbies can be a great way to boost your mood and reduce stress. You see that thing that you love? You remember that thing that you used to love doing even as a child? Remind yourself of it and set some time aside for it. Speaking of setting, set boundaries. Learn to say no when necessary. Protecting your time and your energy is crucial for mental health. And let me just add here, you say no, it's a complete sentence. Yeah. Seek professional help. If you're feeling persistently low or overwhelmed, consider talking to a therapist or a counselor. Professional guidance can be and often is absolutely invaluable. Remember, checking in on your mental health is an ongoing process, so be kind to yourself and take it one step at a time. And in closing, I urge you all to embrace vulnerability. Share your story, listen to others. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen to others and advocate for mental health resources. You see, together, we can dismantle the stigma and build a culture that values mental wellness. And remember that really and truly, we are all in this together. We're all navigating the ups, the downs of life, the ebbs and the flows. This very thing that we call life, we're all in it together. So let's make mental health a priority, not just for ourselves, but for each other.